stage. These players just smiling.
Yeah. I mean, they're smiling on the outside,
yes.
but they have to be
That is a nervous smile, most certainly. Resolve has been here before. He has fought in big tournaments.
Oh, I love this.
We're going to sparring ring. It's a straight boxing match. This is going to be a treat. Para rocking back and forth in his chair.
Oh, and the crowd is loving it. This is going to be insane.
Resolve bringing a Tri-Blast out, and Para, just like we thought, is going to go double toaster.
Yeah, and you know, I've been playing so many Springman Dittos at this tournament, so there's I've been noticing, you know, the patterns of these, you know, like the Ditto matchup and the metas of them as well. So there's a lot of thinking going into these actual picks of these. You know, the double toaster works really well against the Tri-Bolts, but
look at this execution from Para. This is astounding.
Yeah. Was staying on a perfect there for a long while in this first round.
The accuracy of these punches.
Oh,
and that's going to maybe do it.
It
yes,
does.
It will. And Para takes one hit in round one.
Yeah. There you go. Like the up-and-comer just knocking that one out of the park.
He looks extremely calm, too.
Yeah.
A young guy, his first local, and look at him go. He took down Pega first. And now Resolve looking like he's in a bit of trouble. Had to go double glove.
It's going to be a double toaster for both of these players, and they're just
this is what I expected to see.
Yeah, the patty cakes of doom right now.
Patty cakes of doom.
Oh, okay. Rush.
Para puts his shield up and has a chance to scratch his face, taking his right hand off the controller.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing that yesterday when he did get that win against Pega. He just had the one hand on the controller, nailing that guard button, but right now he has a rush. If he gets this will be good for him. Oh, these patty cakes.
He is suppressing him right now. Resolve stuck with his back against the ropes. Para has a full rush. And Resolve finally able to hit once.
That is so risky as well. Jumping in a Springman Ditto is one of the more riskier plays that you can do. Because Springman, he's so weak in the air.
Resolve starting to rush towards his opponent. He escapes and lands a 1-2. Sick from Resolve. What a dodge.
And, you know, Para...
Oh, it's going to break shield. A good read there.
At least negates about.
And
the dance.
No.
The dance wiggle.
He danced. He danced. Para is smirking.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
Yeah, we don't have any taunt buttons in ARMS, but we have the wiggle. We have the wiggle. Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, now Para put back into the comeback mode.
Para laughing.
Yeah,
they're just going to dance it out. Okay. Okay. The timeout. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, and there it is.
And Resolve dancing with his character in his chair.
Yeah. Both of these players are loving it so bad. They're both smiling and laughing
on stage.
I might have been wrong with the nervousness. These guys seem to love it.
They look like they are real cool cats up there.
Yeah. No boomerangs and Tri-Bolts in this game either. They're just going to go straight up with the toasters. They want to prove that they're the best Springman.
Yeah. And what a crazy comeback by Resolve. That was such a dominant first round from Para. Yeah. Obviously, the Tri-Bolt being a light arm, it gave it a bit of an advantage to Para. But we've seen that Resolve is no slouch in this boxing. Oh!
Okay.
Well done from
the
Para.
Adaptation from Para coming out there. You know, he got rush canceled in the last round. Not this time, he says.
Yeah, that's one of the harder things to do in ARMS is you trigger your rush and then adjust to a new set of circumstances after you triggered it.
And the rush cancel back right now.
Gets him right back.
This is big. You know,
patty cake, patty cake, patty cake, patty cake. High five, high five, high five, high five.
You know, they're not only doing the patty cakes right now, they're building rush, both of them. Para's going to have the rush.
Hey! They started to get into a pattern. Yeah. Para switching it up, getting the first hit in.
Para can finish this right now. He gets the
Oh, nice shot from Para. Looking for the kill hit.
Yeah, but Resolve in the comeback mode right now. And Para, he was trying to bait it out right now.
Oh! Resolve's going to avoid this rush, and now Resolve can get his rush. He can't get hit, though. He gets it. Resolve going to try and close down space here.
This is going to be difficult for Para right now.
Lands a hit on Para. Para has to be so cautious against this rush.
Oh, there it is.
And oh my goodness!
Oh my god.
He got the parry and almost sent that fist over top.
Yeah, the thing is,
Oh.
right there in that moment, if he would have dashed in the other direction, he could have possibly canceled that rush and gotten that win. He was against the corner though, so he might have felt that, oh no, I'm just gonna fall into the wall right here, so I'm not gonna go for it, and then decides to punch into the rush, which was not the right decision.
Yeah, he narrowly escaped over top, hitting Resolve, which would have given him the match.
Yeah.
But man, what a comeback.
Yeah, oh my god. Like, we've been seeing 2-3-0s just before this. I'm not going to be surprised if we see like a 2-3 or, you know, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to come down to it. I wouldn't be surprised if every one of these fights has 3 rounds in it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I would actually be surprised if one of these players is able to go 2-0 in a match.
Yeah. Going into it, the next game here, and it's not going to be sparring ring this time around. It's going to be Buster Beach.
Yes. Back on the beach with no max grass to worry about.
Yeah, and okay, I like this from Resolve. Like the first round, he goes with the tri-bolt, and I think he wants to see if he can make it work. And if he can make it work, then he'll just continue with it. But if he doesn't, I think he'll probably switch back to the toaster.
I think they probably did a gentleman's agreement to go to sparring ring in the first place because that would be hype.
Yeah.
But Resolve saw that it was going to have to be double glove boxing matches every time, and that's not something that he wants to do. Yeah. Resolve, I would say, is a more effective player with the tri-bolt.
Or the jump. Yeah. Para's been bringing that out like twice right now, I think, or more than that even. The jump and the rush. It's really strong if you can catch someone off guard in the dash, but if not,
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
A great shield, using the shield dash to get out and land that rush.
Yeah, and Resolve trapping Para right now in the corner, but Para just getting out of that.
Yeah, Para comfortable with his back against the wall there. He has a pretty substantial HP lead. Now one more hit until Resolve is out.
Yeah, solid hits from Para here, just outpowering that tri-bolt. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes some shock back from Resolve. Para only needs one hit and he gets it.
Gets him in the foot right there.
Resolve smiling, shaking his head, saying, yep, you got me.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the one thing that the tri-bolt has going for it with the rush exchange is that the tri-bolt has such a wide angle that you can hit them. But when in terms of the other like powers and strengths it does have, oh wow, it's not that good.
Caught him in a slightly vulnerable spot there. Para doing well. I was a bit surprised that he took that first round so easily. Again, it's the lightness of the tri-bolt and Resolve having to go back double glove.
Oh, and you know, Resolve is inching forward. He tries to get those grabs in.
Oh my goodness, Resolve being a bit too aggressive and Para able to call him out.
Ooh. And now the patty cakes. Gone again.
Now here come the gloves.
Yeah, and you know, when the players are doing this, they're like they're not just spamming randomly, like aimlessly. They're actually looking for opportunities and avenues to actually read opponents and get something out of that. And you see right there, Para was jumping and trying to bait out Resolve to dash so he can get that rush, but Resolve not allowing him to get that. There you see it again. He's looking for that opportunity to finish it.
And he finds it.
He finds it.
Very patient play from Para.
Yeah.
Almost seemed like he was on the hunt there.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Resolve being on the back foot there because the rush economy in this matchup is so difficult. And especially in the smaller stages as we've been playing right now, sparring ring in Buster Beach, you know, you have nothing to hide behind.
Right.
So you just have to like have those nerves of steel to actually find the right decision.
Resolve immediately grabs the stage striking sheet and the marker and holds it in the face of Para, smiling. Para now deciding
maybe he has some kind of strat going for this.
on the stage striking. That was a strange maneuver from Resolve.
Yeah, he was actually doing that. Like, I saw the other people just like pointing at the stage striking. Resolve actually has like a marker where you like crosses them out.
He handed the sheet and the marker over to Para.
Yeah, maybe it's just like something that he has from his locals. Yeah, you know, people coming out from all over the place, even in America. You know, people have been driving 6-8 hours to get here. Right. So there's traditions all over the place, and it's finally good to see them here in one place. But we're gonna see a larger stage this time around. Scrapyard, it is. Scrapyard
is one of the counter pick stages.
Yeah. Right off the bat, though, both of these players are going head-to-head with these toasters once more.
Yeah, and this stage does allow one player to have a elevation advantage. Curious to see if either of these players are going to try and use that strategy, or if this is just basically going to become a lower level sparring ring.
Yeah, you know, we haven't seen any boomerangs from either of these players, and obviously like that arm is a bit slower than either the Toaster or Tribal, but it could work on this stage, you know, with the two pillars up there. One thing that we see right now in this match is Resolve trying to assert this like aggressiveness and just like approaching Para. Para's just like backing away all the time here. Oh, nice, nice. I think Para was like trying to bait out the rush right there. He does that all the time with the jumping, but Resolve not falling for it. Yeah,
and that's gonna land for 330. Does not kill. Para is alive. He's gonna need to get 1 or 2 more hits in.
Oh, could have rush confirmed right there.
Yeah, he could have. He can still kill him with this rush.
Yeah, the ledge is really, it could be dangerous for these players because if you fall up in the air, that's a rush confirm that you can kill with.
Yep. Oh, and he takes the upper deck, trying to bait out something from Resolve, but Resolve not fighting.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah, Resolve is looking for that end lag.
Very
yeah,
dangerous, and he gets it.
Oh,
and the ledge saves it. Scrapyard. The counter pick worked.
Yeah, the angle working against Par right there.
Wow.
If he would have gotten that full rush, he would have definitely taken that round.
Definitely. That is the advantage of being up on that high ground. You have to be aware of your surroundings and arms. There are plenty of environmental factors in these stages.
I mean, oh my god, I'm honestly loving the Springman video.
It's
like,
so good.
This is literally like the top 2 Springmen in the world right now, and they're fighting right here live in front of us.
Yes, Double Toaster just showing us the ultimate boxing in this game. They have so many different arms in this game, but the traditional glove allows this.
Yeah, and Resolve gets another rush in. That's got to feel good on his end.
Yeah, he gets another one in, but the HP lead not too big, and Para about to get a rush of his own. They're done destroying the pillars now, so this has turned into a little boxing ring down here. Resolve going to take to the high ground.
Yeah, he was backing away right there when he noticed that Para got the rush. He didn't want to be close, so he doesn't get the rush confirm off of Resolve. That's so good from Para.
He's so good. He's had a lot of those aerial 1-2s where most of the time a player would be putting themselves in a vulnerable position, but his accuracy is so good that he can do that.
Yeah, Resolve starting to read that though a bit. Got a few hits in on the end lag of the jump right there. Ooh,
and
almost
we're going to be in the same position here where Para's down and he can kill with a rush. Resolve also going to get his rush here.
And you know, we're not seeing almost any grabs in this matchup because this is such a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah.
Because if you deflect that grab, the grab, sorry, it's basically a free hit for the other players.
Exactly. These guys are not willing to expose themselves even for one hit.
Yeah, and there you go.
Resolve. His rush almost got caught on that ledge.
That could have been. They were in the exact same position as the first round right there. That could have been. I think almost Resolve was looking for that because like he knew that in the last round he was standing safe and secure on that ledge.
Yeah.
So, you know, there could have even, you know, I'm going to be given the benefit of the doubt, and he might have actually gone for that with the stage pick even.
Yeah.
Like and that's totally legit. Like, we're at that level with these two players right now.
For sure. Interesting thing there by Resolve. Did take a 2-rounder like I thought we wouldn't see, but both rounds were right there. Like Para's rush getting caught on that ledge is going to be such a huge moment looking back if Resolve's able to take this.
Yeah.
That was such a momentum shift.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of story, Para definitely is the underdog, but in terms of actual skill, they're so equal.
Yes. Yeah, Resolve has just been around and at the top level of this game since it started. Para new to the community or the scene, but certainly not new to the game. No. And yeah, like you said, the skill levels are just right there. So we're seeing this patty cake sort of play style.
And we see a larger stage again going from Para's pick here. It's DNA Lab. Possibly going to see a boomerang? Come on. No, there's not going to be.
No boomerang. More gloves.
Both of these players being kind of comfortable with double toasters right now. And Para, like, the difference in the playstyles of these two guys, you know, they're playing the same character, but they're definitely playing them a bit differently. Para is definitely jumping a lot more than Resolve right now.
I feel like Resolve also has a mode where he goes into this ultra offensive, where he just comes right at you and parries everything in your face, trying to get a deflect in and open you up. Where Para is more looking to bait a punch out and jump or dash to the side to find his opening.
Yeah, very much so a reactionary playstyle, jumping a lot and doing some uncharged punches with mix-ups. You know, Resolve has though a bit more of a stable playstyle. Oh, that was
very
sick.
smart.
That was sick.
Yeah.
You know, that pillar had been a bit damaged before. You know, Para might as well recognize that, knew that it was going to break from that rush.
I get caught by that a lot, where the tube, I feel like I'm protected, and then they just rush right through it and get you anyway. That's
Tell me about it. Oh, Para reading that so good.
Are doing a great job here.
Yeah, this counter pick is working for him right now. Getting some nice shouts from the crowd behind us as well. Everyone's really feeling this top 8.
Para taking a deep breath here, feeling good about how that round went. Resolve has rushed, but Para is right there.
It looks like Resolve, and now switching back to that tribal that we've been seeing in like at least 2 rounds so far.
Very interesting.
Yeah, looking for that rush confirm.
Oh, very smart from Para to get behind that tube for protection. It only needed to block 1 fist so he could get his shield up.
Yeah, and that, you know, that in contrast to that other pillar, this pillar was actually unharmed. So, you know, he had a few more hits to actually get that guard up before. Oh, wow. That was so good. Okay, so Para saw that Resolve was like in that moment. He was dashing into the pillar and tried to get him. Resolve actually managed to guard there, but dash parried backwards and got hit anyways, you know.
Tried to get greedy getting out of that rush.
That's such a good recognizing from Para there, because like the pillars can really screw up a Springman and his reflex timings. Putting Resolve in the red right now with the rush from both players. And we're not even like halfway there in the timer.
I know. These players duking it out. Para has only been hit maybe 2 times this match. The tribal, again, proving to be the wrong answer.
Yeah, Para is trying to look for that opening with the tribal.
Oh. Can he start to make it work now? Resolve down in his buffed up state.
Yeah, that's good. And I see Para is just looking for the last opportunity for a Jet 2-2. This pillar is taking some damage. Maybe he can use it again with a rush. Oh, so close right now. Oh, gets the
the tribal. Here it comes. In the comeback state. I spoke too soon.
Oh!
He's gonna avoid this. Para with the lead. He needs to back up. He's got to run away. Can he evade the rush? Resolve has to trigger
the timeout.
And that's it. Para going to even this thing up 2 matches apiece.
Yeah.
Resolve aggressively striking his stage immediately after the match.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they're still in winners, so they can come back in the losers bracket, but that's not like looking at the losers bracket. It's like, oh, do I want to face no Biurku? It's like, maybe I'll just go.
Maybe I should just try and win this one.
Yeah, maybe I should win this one and maybe face Chateau or Pega.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the easier route.
Yeah.
It's like, there is no easy route.
There's no easy way out of this bracket. Yeah, and I mean, looking back at it, I don't know if you can see it as a camera. We do have these really nice trophies. One of these players is gonna go home with one of these. And like I was saying to Josh, you know, the organizer of the event, these are way nicer than the golden trophies. I mean, this is like you can see this from afar and be like, yeah, it's full wave here and a smash and splash. You know?
Wavy.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say like groovy, but I didn't want to add on to it. You got it. I'm super excited to see what kind of stage we're going to see here for the last one. It's 2-2 in this winner semi-final of the first top 8 of ARMS today.
I just wanted you to take a look at Hanukkah Jamboree's hip. That is a pager.
Oh, wow.
That man has a pager.
That's actually pretty hype. I don't know how those work.
That's really hype.
I've seen those on The Wired, but I've never actually seen one in real life.
That's how you know you're a busy man. If you have...
I mean, Hanukkah Jamboree is definitely like a machine when he's in TO mode.
He is.
You don't want to be in his way. We appreciate and love him, but like, don't be in his way when he's walking towards you.
Yeah. If I see him walking towards me, I'm just like, hi Hanukkah, love you, bye.
But we're going to go into the last game of this winner semifinals. How are you all feeling about this game? Are you hyped?
Yeah, boy.
Nice excitement from the crowd. And we're going to Mausoleum, and we see Resolve smirking.
The smirk from Resolve.
And there's a story behind this. We're not going to get into too much, but let's just say that Resolve...
He doesn't like Mausoleum.
He doesn't like Mausoleum.
We'll put it that way.
That could be almost like a tilting thing for Para. It's just like, just go to the stage that you hate.
Let me just do this. I don't even like Mausoleum. I'm just doing it to spite you.
Yeah.
So the story continues here between these two, down to the last match. And of course, this one went the distance here in match number 5. Wouldn't be surprised if we go to the 3rd round.
Yeah, and looking at this stage from a Springman's perspective, you know, the middle area can break and you get that trampoline, but as we've said, the Springman is not a very good aerial character, so if that breaks up, you don't have a lot of avenues to actually be aggressive and like approach the other person. So
yeah, so it could be even more important, especially in the 2nd or 3rd round, to be up early, because if that floor breaks, you do not want to be the mouse.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the stage has already taken a bit of damage.
Oh, the crowd chanting trampoline,
Yeah,
trampoline
they want to see
behind
it.
us. They want to see Para break that floor.
Yeah.
But Resolve literally did not hear anything.
Oh, and there he saw it, like, oh, and he takes the first round there. As we said before, the grabs in a Springman Ditto are so risky.
Yeah.
If you get him, that's a huge payoff. But grabbing someone while they have a rush, that's risky, man.
Yes. Para trying not to smile, wiping his hands off. This is getting intense here. This could be it. Both these players in the winners.
Yeah, Resolve, though, saying he's not out of this yet. He's being super focused right now. Gets the first rush up.
Yeah, Resolve with
Para
laser
gets the
vision
grab.
right now.
That's so important right now.
He's got the mean mug face going.
Both of these players.
Jeez, Para with these reads is crazy. That's probably Para's strongest attribute, I think, is his estimation of where his opponent is going to end up.
Like, he's so strong right now, but Resolve he's getting there.
Yeah, Resolve. This is that offensive Resolve where he gets in people's faces, and it's extremely hard to deal with.
Yeah.
It's going to be Para getting rush. He could possibly finish him before
Yeah,
Resolve
breaking it
gets
out.
his rush.
He can
Moving
finish
towards
this
one more hit.
in the red now. Oh,
Para
jumps.
triggers rush. He's
Can
going to
break
break the
the-
shield.
Oh, the
Oh, one
magic
hit away.
pixel.
Resolve's still alive. He hits
Oh,
him. The
the trampoline.
trampoline's open.
Oh my God, this is
Mr.
so.
Flying Para gets on the trampoline.
Oh!
There's a rush from Resolve, and he's going to get the round. Oh my gosh. Magic Pixel.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Para, he's feeling so comfortable in these aerial battles, but the trampoline is such a risk. He goes onto it, and then Resolve recognizes that, uses the rush,
Man.
and he's just like, I'm gonna send this to the actual last
And
round.
the trampoline saves Resolve.
What do you know? That
What
actually
do you
works.
know?
Oh my God. All right, we're gonna see Para here starting off with a bit of a rush lead at least. Oh, the last round.
Resolve is executing right now. He is so focused. I have not seen him like this tournament.
Yeah, and you don't want to have your back against this trampoline right now, because if you slide onto that trampoline, you're going to get hit. And Para has a rush right now, so he could capitalize on that. Ooh, actually jumping
Oh, he
out here.
fakes it. He fakes getting on the trampoline.
Yeah,
It's so dangerous.
it's dangerous.
And
Oh.
Resolve now has his rush and the HP advantage.
Yeah, and you see Para's actually starting to get a bit affected right now. I
Oh
see his
boy.
face.
Look at Resolve using the trampolines. Spacing Para out, not letting him get in. If Para gets on that trampoline, it is a very easy hit for Resolve.
And we're going into this cat and mouse game right now. 43 seconds left on the clock, and Para has to chase him. He is in the disadvantage with the help.
Let's go. This is it. Match 5, round 3. Both players with rush. Para down by about a quarter.
Yeah, Resolve just staying passive right now.
Yep.
He doesn't he doesn't
and
need to do anything.
This is the problem with being down on Mausoleum. Para has no choice but to advance around the outside, and Resolve picking his shots well.
Yeah, this is so difficult for Para right now, and especially in this matchup. Oh,
Para
gets one
lands
hit.
again.
Oh,
Para
one
lands
other.
again. He's on the trampoline still.
10 seconds left right
10
now.
seconds.
Para needs one more hit to actually get
He
this
could
thing.
potentially chip damage him.
Oh! And Resolve
he
gets
doesn't
the
get
rush.
away.
And that's
that
probably
is
gonna
going
send,
to
yeah,
do
Para
it.
puts away
Para
the controller.
puts down the controller and puts out his hand. They're going to hug it out. Resolve is filled with emotion right now.
Yeah, there's got to be some respect from these players right now.
They're standing up there just looking at each other. The energy right now is absurd.